Mind-blowing giraffe facts you never knew. Did you know that female giraffes return to their birthplace to give birth? That is around 6 to 7 years after they were born? How do they remember the exact place where they were born? Watch the video until the end to find out and be prepared to be shocked by every moment in this video. Were you thinking that we would talk about giraffes being the tallest animals? Or the 4 species of giraffes? Or their habitat? Well, there is a lot more to giraffes than these commonly known facts. Let's uncover secrets about giraffes you never knew before. After watching this video, you'll remember giraffes as a lot more than just the tallest creatures on Earth. Number 15. Their height isn't an advantage. Giraffes' towering stature allows them to access food sources that are out of reach for other herbivores. This gives them a competitive edge in the savanna, where tall trees like acacias provide a plentiful supply of leaves and buds, and affords them an excellent vantage point for spotting predators from a distance, acting as an early warning system that enables them to take protective measures well in advance. However, the impressive height of giraffes also brings several disadvantages. To drink, giraffes must splay their legs and bend their long necks down to the water source, a position that makes them an easy target to predator attacks. Additionally, maintaining proper blood flow to their brains requires a high-pressure cardiovascular system, which can put considerable strain on their bodies. Giraffes' large surface area and considerable height make it difficult to maintain a stable body temperature in extreme weather conditions. The physical structure of giraffes means that injuries or falls can be more severe compared to shorter animals, potentially resulting in life-threatening situations. Number 14. Giraffes have huge hearts. Giraffe hearts are exceptionally large, weighing about 25 pounds, 11 kilograms, and being approximately 2 feet, around 1 meter long, mainly due to their unique physiological needs and the challenges posed by their towering height. The most critical reason for their large hearts is to generate the high blood pressure required to pump blood up their long necks to their brains. On average, a giraffe's heart pumps about 16 gallons, 60 liters of blood per minute. Giraffes have some of the highest blood pressure levels of any animal, often around twice that of humans, which is essential because blood must travel a significant distance against gravity to reach the brain, ensuring an adequate supply of oxygen and nutrients. On average, a giraffe's blood pressure measures around 280/180 millimeters Hg. Number 13. Space travel inspirations. Astronauts face a problem in space. Their leg veins get weaker because the heart doesn't need to work as hard to pump blood and weightlessness. When a baby giraffe is born, its legs quickly fill with blood, helping it go from floating in its mother's womb to walking on strong legs in under an hour. NASA used the design of giraffe leg blood vessels for their spacesuits. Unfortunately, they didn't add a giraffe print to the suits to honor the giraffes. Number 12. Unique skin spots. Each giraffe has a unique pattern of spots, much like human fingerprints. This individuality helps giraffes recognize each other, especially within their social groups, aiding in communication and social interactions. For conservationists and wildlife biologists, the unique patterns are valuable for monitoring giraffe populations. By identifying and tracking individual giraffes, they can gather data on population dynamics, health, and movement patterns. Number 11. Giraffes sleep standing up. Giraffes often sleep for only 2 hours a day while standing due to a combination of evolutionary adaptations and survival strategies. Standing while sleeping allows giraffes to remain alert and ready to flee if a predator approaches. Their height gives them a broad view of the surrounding area, helping them spot potential threats from a distance. Lying down can put extra strain on their cardiovascular system. Standing helps maintain better blood flow and prevents issues related to blood pooling, which could be more pronounced if they were lying down for extended periods. Number 10. Unusually long legs. Giraffe legs are about 6 feet, around 2 meters long, which help them reach high branches, but also makes running tricky. This makes their legs taller than most humans. Number 9. Unusual gait. Giraffes often walk in a synchronized manner, moving both legs on one side of their body before moving the other side. This unique gait helps maintain balance given their height. Number 8. Fission fusion and family bonds. Unlike the stable herds of many animals, giraffes have a fission fusion system. They form loose groups that constantly change, with individuals coming and going as they please. Females live in family groups with their young, forming strong bonds. But these groups aren't fixed. They associate with other female groups and even males depending on resources and needs. Male giraffes are loners, at least once they mature. Young males might form temporary bachelor groups for sparring and learning social skills, but adult males prefer solitude. Number 7. 6 feet drop to the ground at birth. Unlike most mammals, giraffes deliver their young while standing. The newborn takes a surprising tumble, a 6 feet 2-meter drop. This seemingly harsh landing actually helps break the amniotic sac, sever the umbilical cord, and stimulate the calf's first breaths. This drop during birth, while jump-starting their breathing, can also pose serious risks of injury. Number 6. Giraffes can go a couple of days without water. Giraffes don't drink a lot of water because they get most of their moisture from their diet. Their primary food source, acacia leaves, contains a significant amount of water. This helps them stay hydrated without needing to drink frequently. When they do drink, giraffes have to spread their legs or bend their knees to reach the water, which makes drinking a somewhat vulnerable and awkward process. As a result, they tend to drink less frequently, relying more on the moisture content of their food. Number 5. The giraffe's tongue, nature's ultimate reaching tool. Giraffe tongues are incredibly long, up to 18 inches, around 2 feet, primarily to help them reach and feed on leaves high up in trees. This adaptation is crucial because their primary food source, acacia leaves, is often out of reach for most other herbivores. The long tongues enable them to grasp and pull down branches, allowing them to access these otherwise unreachable leaves. Do you know what color is giraffe's tongue? Pink? Well, keep watching to be amazed at how wrong you have been. Number 4. Giraffe tongues are not pink. Giraffes have tongues that are typically dark purple, bluish, or black. Shock? But why? Care to share some speculations in the comment section? Well, this dark coloration is due to increased melanin, which not only offers sun protection, but also strengthens the tongue against wear and tear. This dark color is thought to protect the tongue from sunburn. Giraffes spend a lot of time eating leaves from tall trees, which requires their tongues to be exposed to the sun for extended periods. The pigmentation helps shield the tongue from harmful UV rays. Number 3. Greedy grizzlers. Giraffes typically spend 16 to 20 hours a day eating. They often eat throughout the day and night, with short rest periods in between. Giraffes consume about 60 to 75 pounds, 27 to 34 kilograms, of food daily. The exact amount can vary depending on the availability of food and the individual giraffe's size, age, and health. Number 2. Giraffes babysit for each other. Giraffes exhibit a fascinating behavior known as calf carrying or creche behavior, where they essentially babysit for each other. Female giraffes will often leave their calves under the watchful eye of one or a few adult females. This allows mothers to forage for food without worrying about their calves' safety. The calves in these groups are usually of similar age, which helps them socialize and learn essential survival skills from one another. The adult female, often called the babysitter, takes on the responsibility of watching over the calves. This role might rotate among several females within the herd. The babysitter protects the calves from predators and keeps them together in the absence of their mothers. Number 1. Female giraffes often return to their birthplaces to give birth. This idea is relatively new and still being researched, but researchers suggest some reasons for this behavior. Giraffes tend to give birth in specific areas called calving grounds. These areas are likely chosen for factors like abundant food, good cover from predators, and suitable terrain for the newborn calves. There's some evidence suggesting these calving grounds might be used by females for generations. This could be because daughters learn the location from their mothers, or simply because suitable calving grounds are limited. Unfortunately, scientists don't yet fully understand how giraffes find their way back to these calving grounds. However, they offer some possibilities. Giraffes might have a good spatial memory and be able to navigate long distances based on landmarks. Young females might accompany their mothers to the calving ground and learn the location, returning there themselves when they give birth. There's a chance they rely on environmental cues like specific vegetation patterns or water sources to locate the calving grounds. So tell us in the comment section, which fact or facts about giraffes did you find the most shocking? Type hashtags of giraffes, hashtags of wildlife in the comment section to highlight their alarmingly decreasing numbers in the wild. How can we stop giraffes from decreasing? Like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more mind-blowing updates from the animal and plant kingdom.